time to beat is a 1:14:38. You will see I've got blank splits and live split over here. That's because after my 1:14:38 run, I developed an auto splitter for this and added a lot more splits to this total. So no more manual splitting for me, and therefore I get more data. So that's nice. This is the first run using it. So we're going to use the fighter in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go.
You are drawn by a haunting voice. You come to the elf's...
Hopefully third time's the charm.
It is a small place, filled with a motley assortment of patrons and grisly trophies. There, the haunting voice is all around you, and the patrons are silent.
It just really sucks that there's no way to guarantee a recall potion in the cellars.
One by one, they all seemed lost in its call.
You can pretty much count on at least one somewhere. It's just a matter of finding it. But I've also had runs where I've gotten 3 down there in just the quick route that I take. And then there's been times where I've smashed every possible smashable object down there and don't get a recall potion. That is the one plus side to it, is like, yeah, okay, worst case scenario, I lose out on like 4 minutes, you know, worth of time. It's not like I'm going to be 20 minutes into like a really good run or something and it just die because of a random recall potion. And like, I haven't found a pattern or anything either. Like, almost every time... I mean, there's a few times I've gotten a recall potion from, like, the same general, like, bundle of barrels or same box or something like that, but you can't count on it. Yes! There we go. The run is officially on now. Now I can skip smashing all of this other stuff. I still feel like I'm going to lose some time, though, right off the bat here, because the run, this 1:14:38 run that I did, I'm pretty sure I got the recall potion in, like, the second room and was able to just blaze right out of the cellar. So, I am probably going to start in a small deficit, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. So I've got literal whole minutes of time save that I can have in Acts 2 and 3. Oh, and of course there's a recall potion in that chest. The one time I don't need it. Of course. Gonna save my skill point for later. Give this guy his bottle. We get an extra healing potion. And then basically sell off just about everything that I've picked up. Including this armor that does nothing. And these 3 rubies. And stock up on health potions. I'm not gonna buy any armor. There is a chance that I can get a suit of armor in the sewers. Okay, so only about 15 seconds. I'll accept that. So my armor right now consists of a shield and some boots. But there is a chest in this next large room that I've sometimes gotten a suit of armor out of. Sometimes it's a weapon. Sometimes it's usually a random weapon or armor drop. But I have gotten a full suit of padded armor out of that chest multiple times. And plus, with only like 400 something coin, I don't want to spend it all on armor. Okay, so I didn't even actually get the weapon. But, no armor, unfortunately. I also missed that potion. But with only 400 coin, I've only got enough coin to buy about 7 health potions. So I'd rather buy potions than armor. Because the best I can get is a suit of padded armor, which gives me about 5, an armor rating of 5. So I would just rather go without it than spend the coin and have no potions. I've also gotten a suit of armor out of that chest before. I've also gotten armor drops from, you know, some of the bosses and things like that. So I would rather not necessarily count on, you know, a random drop for armor, but I would rather hope for it than to spend all my coin on armor that I might just end up with anyway. It's a gamble. But this particular guy here, we're going to bait him through this door and kill him, because all these little dudes in here will rush to his assistance. And it, like, bugs them out, because now they're just going to stand around him, giving me free reign of this guy. So now we got to go rescue Ethan. Open this chest here for a recall potion and a health potion. And now it's on to sewers level 2. And this is why I want all them potions. These damn blobs in here. So I still lost a little bit more time in the sewers, but Act 1 went really well in this this past run here, so I'm not going to sweat it. One of the tricks to try to avoid these blobs is, like, well, basically just about any enemy that launches projectiles will try to predict your movement. So if you're facing a certain direction, it will launch ahead of that direction, you know, slightly to try to, like, meet up with you. So you got to try to, like, fake them out. Juke and jive, as they'd say. Yeah, these blobs do way more damage than they should. They're jello blobs. It's flubber. If anything, they should just, like, bounce off of me. Because Flubber never harmed anybody. You know, I think it's going to sound silly, but one of the other reasons I hate those Jello blobs is I feel like the green ones taste like lime, and I love lime-flavored shit. And I feel like the blue ones are like blue raspberry-flavored shit, and I love blue raspberry-flavored shit. So, like, they look delicious, but they also piss me off at the same time. All right, Liquid Snake, hurry up. We ain't got all day.
They lead to the... No.
For those of you that aren't aware, the voice actor for Fayed there is the same voice actor that does Liquid Snake in Metal Gear Solid. Cam Clark is his name. Cam Clark also provides the voice acting for the Archer in this game. Yeah, and then if you are a Metal Gear fan and you ever play this game casually, you may also recognize Aelith. She is Naomi Hunter in that game, in the Metal Gear series. As soon as I found that out, I cannot unhear Naomi Hunter's voice when I talk to Aelith anymore. Okay. Oh, I'm down to 5 potions. This ain't good. Guaranteed in that first chest, a Morning Star of Disruption. So I'll get that and use that for a good portion of this run. I am going to make a save here just in case I die. I don't have to restart the run. Now at this point, equip that, and now we've got the Orb of the Undead. I'm just glad these guys... Oh, there's a suit of armor. Padded armor +1. I'm going to wait for it to spawn another wave of enemies and then take it out, because when it explodes, it will take those enemies out as well. And any loot that they drop, I can get like another suit of padded armor. And this is why I saved my point. Because now I have the Bull Rush. So now we're going to talk to Jarek to start the Thieves Guild. We're going to talk to Osala, tell her about her brother, get a Ring of Protection. Talk to Ethan, get some coin and an amulet and some more experience. And then talk to Naomi and get some more gold and experience. Head over here to Bartley and sell off everything we don't need, and buy a boatload of potions. I'm going to spend about all of it, but 1,200 or so on health potions, and then the rest on rejuvenation potions for the Bull Rush. And now we're on to the Thieves Guild. Now, everything's showing up as gold splits because I added splits to it, you know, so everything is going to show up as gold splits, unfortunately. But by the time I finished Crypt Level 2, I was 8.5 seconds ahead, so that's neat. Bye, guy. Just bypass that weapon rack, because I mean, I've never gotten it, but from what I do remember, I don't think there's really anything too great in it. This Morning Staff of Disruption is a fantastic weapon for a good portion of the game. Now I'm going to make a couple saves throughout Thieves Guild Level 2, because there can be multiple deaths through this area. Almost died right there. So I'm going to save there just to prevent having to go through there again. If I use my Bull Rush in a couple spots, I can usually kind of predict the way those are going to play out, but I did it wrong this time. Whoops. Yeah, it's not fun. Especially when you're trying to do it all fast. Really not fun. What in the hell? Dude, this is some garbage. Like, this is the most roundabout-assed way. What? Oh! That was some bullshit right there. Well, that's a death. Well, you did today. Now, why couldn't I get that the first time? Oh, damn it! I pressed circle instead of triangle. Death number 2. This is not going well. Okay. It's a nice thing about playing this on PC, it doesn't take very long to generate a save, so I guess I'm just going to start making a bunch of them in the Thieves Guild. Two deaths in the Thieves Guild over dumb shit. Like, stupid deaths are irritating enough as they are. Let alone when you're trying to, you know, beat your speedrun times. That just makes those stupid deaths even more stupid. Well, I was 7 seconds ahead before this. Let's see how far behind that puts me. Although I did have a death in this 114 run due to Karn. So, now, considering I had a save file right next to it, I am probably still going to lose a decent chunk of time. That rat just got leveled. Oh, shit. Okay, now to start this fight, I'm going to use this bull rush to try to get behind Karn right away. He'll draw his sword, get in a couple free shots here. Quite a few free shots. And I'm just going to try to keep running him around in a circle. And stagger him like so. Try to keep him from teleporting. If possible. Oh, that was a beautiful Karn fight, though. Now, I leveled up twice there because I'm such a low level. That was beautiful. Oh, I lost 48 seconds in there. Oh, gross. That's probably the fastest I've ever whooped Karn's ass in my life. But I had a lot of practice with that fight, building this autosplitter, because that was one of the biggest pain in the asses I had to deal with. Was getting this thing to split properly on boss fights. And for Xantham, we're just going to stay right up his ass. His bite does, like, the least amount of damage. And he's down. Took his ass down in 20 seconds. Okay, not the greatest Act 1, 23 minutes, but, well, I'll take it. Whoops. I hate how narrow these corridors are. It's the Yetis! At least, these Yetis look like, you know, actual Yetis. Yeah, might as well. I didn't intend on making a save there, but that potion's so close to the save podium that it just opened the menu anyway. It's very easy to get surrounded in these narrow corridors. And there's so many enemies in a small area, it's hard to use the bull rush. But we're done with that. And I made up 17 seconds doing so. So I went from 40 seconds behind. Oh, I didn't want to buy arrows. I'm going to keep that longsword. Oh, and those gloves. Load up on potions. I'm going to keep that sword because it has a fire ability. Or a fire enchantment. So I'm going to try using that on the ice dragon to see if there's any benefit to that over this Morning Star. Because this Morning Star does, I think, 9 to 13 damage. And the sword does, I think, 4 to 15. So it's got a better high rate of damage. But a lesser low rate of damage. So it's got a wider range. But the Ice Dragon, I think, does take more damage from fire enchanted weapons. So I'm going to see how much easier he is to beat with that weapon rather than this Morning Star. Because that fire enchanted sword is guaranteed. You get it from Jarek after beating Xantum. So you can count on that all the time. There's very few things you can count on in this game. And that being one of them. I do have to say, though, I got robbed in the Thieves Guild. Straight up. Well, that thing flew way too far away for me to care about it. Like, I try not to, you know, blame things on, you know, RNG. You know, random things happening because, you know, as a speedrunner, you have to be able to compensate, you know, for those random events. But that was some straight up bullshit.
Something.
Now, the next big piece of time save I'm hoping I can get is at the Summit Peak. Because I think I died there like 3 times at least over them damn energy balls. I think they're called wisps, I think.
This looks important.
It's a good thing it is important, guy. Whoops. Have a drink, then. Not sure how I saved 26 seconds in that area. Again, these splits might not be necessarily super accurate, since I added other ones in and, you know, manually split in other areas. Or, well, manually split that whole run. So I might get some neat surprises like that. Either that or I just did that area very badly. One of the two. Because that's also a very real possibility. Alright, so now we gotta talk to, I think this was Commander Scott Dolph in Metal Gear. Does the voice acting for this character.
Found something.
And then, now since he's dead, I don't think he's gonna mind me borrowing his gold and never returning it. Okay, now this is the area I was worried about. Right here. So I'm going to make a save. And hopefully I can get through here without a death. Because that would save me a big old chunk of time. Nope. Damn it. I knew that was a bad idea. As soon as I went in that direction and saw all of them, I'm just like, that's not going to end well. So far, I'm sitting at 3 deaths in this run, unfortunately. Now, why couldn't I get that pattern every time? Alright, and that saved me 55 seconds. Wait, I need to talk to him first. And just sell off whatever I may have gotten, which isn't much, and restock on my potions. Not much I'm going to get there, but restocking on whatever I can. Then talk to him, because he doesn't give me anything until after I finish the mines. I can skip the cutscene, but that doesn't mean I can get in the door any earlier. Since there's a lot of explosive things in the mines, I'm going to make a save there as well. I know the 2 runs that are above me, I'm pretty sure both of them were deathless and saveless. Well, actually, I think the guy in second, I think he did do 1 save. 1 or 2, I think.
This looks important.
Not a fan of the mines because there's not a whole lot of room to use this bull rush with the enemies and everything else. Especially with some of the explosive barrels. I've actually done the bull rush straight into an explosive barrel before and died. Because there was like 3 of them there. I know I had one death in the second level of the mines. And then I know Ilavara killed me a couple times too, so... I've got a good chunk of time save I could potentially get here during this whole quest. Same spot I died last time. Okay, I need to just avoid those, apparently. I like to try to... What is that now? 3 deaths? I wasn't updating my counter. But I like to try to detonate these because if it kills any enemies near them, then I get the experience for that, which is really helpful. But maybe from now on I should just let them blow themselves up. This level did not go very well, I'll tell you that. This wasn't pretty. Okay, done with the mines. Only lost 11 seconds there, so that's a plus. This particular area isn't as bad as you know, level 2 and level 1 of the mines. A lot of enemies, a lot of stuff to dodge, but there's not as many. There's like no explosive barrels to worry about, which is nice. Gonna make a save point here, because Ilavara can be a pain in the absolute ass. Now, if I can get through this fight without a death, I should save a little bit of time. This fight just takes patience, because she moves a lot. I can get in one, maybe 2 hits. But she can also do a good chunk of melee damage. Those 3 magic missiles can be blocked if you have a shield. Without taking damage. The rest of her attacks, I think, will still cause some damage. Oh, that was neat. I was airborne when she kicked me, so it flung me even higher in the air. Ooh, she almost got me. Okay, let's put some distance in between us here for a second. Gain some of this health back. She is probably the hardest boss in this run. She just will not stay still, and if you do happen to get up in her face, she can kill you very quickly. Got her.
This looks important.
Now I gotta wait for her to, like, actually, like, explode. Otherwise, when I go down here and talk to, Brogan, he'll basically talk to you like she's not defeated yet. There might be a way around that. I might be able to just recall anyways. And with that, I've saved a minute there. So now I'm going to talk to him first, because he's going to give me some gold, and I can restock my potions. So I will sell off these. I'm going to keep that armor and boots, though. And actually, before I take off,
How can I help you, brother?
I've got now 8,000 coin. So I'm going to buy a boatload of potions.
Welcome, brother. If you're in need of a weapon, you've come to the right place.
No room. Now, the next, like, real hard part, is going to be probably getting through the Onyx Tower. Because I don't 100% remember the path that I need to take through a couple of the levels. Plus, none of the, like, weapons and armor and stuff like that in the Onyx Tower is guaranteed, so I feel like it's going to be important to, get the Onyx Sword to beat Eldrith. So that's going to take some time. But I think I had like 3 or 4 deaths in the process of doing that. But I have figured out a way to beat that guy there. To get it. So without taking a whole lot of damage, I should add. It would be really nice if I got a decent weapon in the Onyx Tower to take, you know, to deal with him. But we'll just have to see what happens when we get there. I'm actually going to equip this now. I know there is a save point right here I might as well get. Oh, got 48 damage on him. That was nice. His little jump attack can do quite a bit of damage, so I try to avoid it. Whoa! That was not good. I've never gotten that close to death in this fight before. One, maybe two more rounds and he's out. All right. I think I just picked up some chainmail or something. And a decent helmet. Oh. Chain helmet and a scale helmet. I'll take the scale helmet. And I'm going to go back to this Morning Star. And that concludes Act 2. Oops. I will fix that momentarily. Yeah, I'm almost 2 minutes ahead, so that's a good sign. As long as I can get through the Onyx Tower without any massive problems, this will be a good upgrade on my times.
No, I do not. If you once before the.
I'm actually going to sell that sword off now. Still got a good chunk of potions, but I'm going to buy some anyway. Whoops. I think this will probably be the first run that I've done where I haven't bought a single piece of armor. So that's neat. And I've actually got some pretty okay armor. I've got some decent leather boots. I've got some decent padded gloves, leather armor, and this nice, you know, scale helmet. I'm going to make my first save in a while right here. We're going to basically give him the Karn treatment and just kind of run him around in a circle. Hopefully stun him. And try to get in a couple more hits if possible. Keeping him moving will keep him from hitting me. Alright, he's down. That was a pretty good fight. I whooped his ass pretty good. The only thing that made that Illavarra fight halfway decent was the fact that I didn't die. Yes. Yeah, I had the one death, or the 2 or 3 deaths or whatever it was in, I think it was 3 deaths in the Thieves Guild. And then, there was the 3 deaths in level 2 of the mines, and I think that was it. That's been it so far. Oh, no, I might have forgotten to actually, I think I did forget to actually tally those ones in there, but I died once or twice on the summit peak. So I'm actually probably sitting at about 8 deaths, but yeah, in terms of the bosses, I'm deathless on those. Oops. Sell off everything else that I don't need. And I'm actually going to sell a good chunk of these potions and these potions to make some inventory room and buy a bunch more of these. I'm not sure if that's going to be a smart idea or not, but I did it anyways. Decent sword. Ooh, that's a pretty good looking sword. I mean, I got to look at it for a couple seconds, but I think the top damage was like 70 something. So, you know what? I think I'm going to do this risky. I think I'm going to be very risky here. Since I don't have a whole lot of inventory space, I think I'm just going to avoid the rest of the chests. I mean, I probably could get like a really badass, like full plate suit of armor, but then I'd have to spend the time to like drop a bunch of potions and you know, the current armor that I have and just eat up a lot of time by doing so. So it's going to be risky, but I'm gonna keep this leather armor. I'm gonna see if I can beat this game wearing leather armor. Whether that's a smart decision or not, we're gonna find out. I have a feeling it's not going to be a very good idea because I'm getting my ass whooped in here. Every hit is dealing me quite a bit of damage. But I also don't want to give up my precious potions. This level, I don't 100% remember which way I should be going. But I'm near save point, so that's got to be a good sign. Oh, damn it. I wasn't paying attention to my health. Yeah, I'm going to be, without a decent set of armor, I'm going to be drowning in potions. Oh, no! Wrong way! Oh, damn it. Wasn't looking at my, health again. Am I on... I feel like I'm on level 3 of the Onyx Tower now. I think my splitter didn't work right here. Okay, now I'm on level 3, so it is working fine. Lost 2 minutes down there. Not good. Yeah, maybe I should have sold off this leather armor and maybe bought some, like, chainmail armor or some scale mail armor or something, because I am getting my ass kicked right now. And this may have been where this run came to die. It's like there's all them enemies right there, and there's that damn whatever it is, you know, explosive thing that hits them and detonates the barrel. That spot's given me problems before. Lost a minute in there. Still 2 minutes. Damn, I was 5 minutes ahead at one point? Holy shit. I didn't think I was that far ahead. I haven't been paying attention. So yeah, when I entered level 1, I was 5 minutes ahead of pace. So I guess I'm still in good shape. This run hasn't died yet. Okay, now let's see if we can get this Onyx Tower, or this Onyx Sword. Oh, wow. Okay. One hit and I'm down. Yeah, I definitely got to have better than leather armor when I'm coming in here. Haha! Got him. That shaved off 4 whole minutes. Barely took, well, still had a death, dude, my death count is way off. Because I know I died, like, you know, like 3 times on the one level and 3 times on that level. I need to figure out if I can make this death counter automatic. Now, for those of you Metal Gear fans that might come across this, her voice actor, you'll actually hear it because I can't skip the cutscene on the PC version after I beat her. But she is voiced by the same actress that did Olga Gerlukovich in Metal Gear 2. I'm just going to sit here and tank this damage so I can just shove my sword right up her ass. And she's down.
And so it has come to pass that I shall die twice. And this second time
Thank you.
shall be the last.
Grim, I don't know if you can hear it or not, but
will not hold. You must leave this place.
that's definitely Olga Gerlukovich right there. She's just not Russian.
Forgiveness. I let anger cloud my vision. I harmed those who had sworn to serve me. In all these things, great harm has been done. Let Baldur's Gate have its fate.
Yeah, on the older versions of this game, like I think the PS2 version and the GameCube version of this game, you can skip this cutscene.
Need others such as you to defend it from others that wish it harm. Now, leave me to die. This tower shall be my tomb.
Yeah, it's definitely not as recognizable as Jennifer Hale, who does Naomi and Aelith in this game. But yeah, it's definitely there. Thank you. I was hoping at least somebody would enjoy it. This is only my second full speed run of this game so far, so it's been an interesting experience. 109:32 is the time, so I beat my best time by 5 minutes and 5 seconds. My previous time was a 1:14:38. So let's see here. If we go through this whole bit here, my first big chunk of time loss actually came right off the bat there, and then obviously Thieves Guild level 2 was not kind to me. That cost me
And her threat to us and our plans has been ended.
48 seconds, or about a whole minute there. Lost, well, I gained some time on the summit peak, actually. Lost a little bit of time through the rest of it. Mines level 2 cost me a little bit. And then I did pretty good all the way up until Onyx Tower level 2 and 3. So I definitely need to make sure I've got better armor going into the Onyx Tower, or at least search for some. But the problem was I filled up my inventory with potions, so for the sake of time, I didn't want to search for armor and then have to drop a bunch of potions for the armor and take the time to do that. I was a little overconfident that I could beat it with leather armor. So, I mean, either way, 5 minutes is a good improvement. I can't complain. That's for damn sure. So, that's neat. If you're watching this on YouTube, thanks for watching. Thanks for getting this far. Stay suave.